Androscoggin Historical Society.
Good evening, Mr. Mayor, councilors. I'm wearing this because I'm just recovering from a bodacious cold and I don't want the microphone or anyone to be affected by it. My name is David Chittum. I am the great pleasure to serve as a director on the board of the Androscoggin Historical Society. We have been an august institution since 1923, so next year we will be celebrating our centennial. For the past 86 years, we have been toiling in relative obscurity on the third floor of the county building in Auburn. As you may know, we have taken the bold and audacious step to move to Lewiston. We have purchased the former Murphy and Coyne Law Office and are moving in as we speak. We do not have an opening date, but it's an exciting time for us. About 5 years ago, the board looked at our history, looked at our situation, looked at our location, and decided that we had come to a fork in the road. We took Yogi Berra's advice and we took it. We grabbed the opportunity when we learned that 93 Lisbon Street was available, and with great rapidity figured out a way to finance it and actually purchase the building. We are now the owners of that lovely piece of real estate. The next move is to figure out how we're going to pay for that financing, how we're actually going to move tens of thousands of historical artifacts from the third floor of the county building across the river to our new home in the largest city in Androscoggin County, and we're very excited about that. We're here tonight to ask you for help in our capital campaign, which has a 3-year vision. The first year we would be paying off essentially the mortgage that we acquired to purchase the building, and for the next 2 years we would be transitioning into an organization that differs significantly from the one that we've been for the past 100 years. We have been a hidden resource for the community, and we intend to become a much more visible, much more available resource. We already have discussions ongoing with Marcela Perez at the library. We are planning to be talking with the school departments about educational outreach to expand on the work that we've done at the Knight House across the river and the West Auburn Schoolhouse, which we've recently acquired. My, 3 minutes goes by very quickly, doesn't it?
Please continue, sir.
I'm going to reserve the last 20 seconds for any questions the council or the mayor may have.
Councilor Scott?
So I'm not a historian, but I do love the history of our community. And I have visited the Androscoggin Historical in Auburn several times. As a homeschool parent, I use that as a resource constantly with my kids to learn about all the different historical buildings that we had in both communities. So I'm extremely excited that you're coming across over here. And it's, I believe, going to be much more accessible for both communities to use over here and actually see all the wonderful things that you have about our history. So thank you.
Well, thank you.
Councilor Pease?
Well, being a member, I think it's a great thing that we're doing this, because get it down to the ground level where there's a lot of accessibility to other residents in both cities that could not make the top floor. And I hope that we have a lot larger area to work with, because it's very interesting, it's very informative, and the help there is excellent. So if you ever have any questions, just feel free to go. I think it's great. Thank you.
Great. Thank you very much. One final comment. We, to my knowledge, have not asked for money from the city ever in our history. I can't speak for the first 10 years, but at least the last 90 years, we have not asked for money. So if it helps the pain any, you could consider amortizing your hoped-for gift over the past century. Thank you very much.
Have a wonderful day, sir.